The best defense is the best offense. Hello YouTube! This is Chrizmaniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And now this battle against Ruben. And this battle is pretty long because it involves me bringing out a very defensive team. And I brought a defensive core of Venusaur, Avalugg, and Swampert. And these guys, they hold and protect each other very well. They cover each other's weaknesses very well. And I hope you brought your popcorn and like your drink or whatever because this battle is fairly long. So anyways, I bring out my shiny turd first turn, my Sudowoodo, and he brings out his Galvantula, and he set up Sticky Web, and I'm fine with that. And I set up my Stealth Rocks, I believe. So we're just right here like gentlemen. Some like switching hazards. Would you like some Stealth Rocks? Oh yeah, sure. And yeah, that's some Sticky Web too. Thank you very much. So I bring out Philippines right here just to resist the thunder. And he gets caught. Sticky Web doesn't really matter because Philippines doesn't really mind getting slowed down. Anyways, he gets hit by a thunder, does that awesome animation, and that doesn't really do much to plants because what doesn't electricity do much to plants? Like I wouldn't think that electricity would like fry plants, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I resist that. He goes for Bug Buzz, just trying to like do damage to the Philippines. I go for a Leech Seed, just trying to do just residual damage to this guy. So I still got the Galvantula's health, breaking a sash probably because that thing probably has a focus sash on the Galvantula. So he withdraws his Galvantula. That is fine. He brings out his Roserade, and right here, I believe they go for like a grass move. Actually, I switch out right there. So that is great. I bring in Kippens, and that is a bad decision for me because he can just Giga Drain my my Kippens down, even though he has a focus. I mean, not focus sash, that's Health Vest. And he might be able to live that? Probably not. Okay, so I bring in Philippines once again, and I just to resist like some sort of grass move. So he got slowed down, and he says spikes in my switch. That's a great protection on Ruben's part, and I wouldn't want to stay there against that Roserade. Anyways, I healed with my Black Sludge, so lots of after turn effects going on, spikes and like Black Sludge and stuff. I switch out right there to do a double switch. I go into Dante. I should have went to Dante first thing. But now I'm gonna set up with this guy, just hit it with a flamethrower or something like that. He goes for another layer of spikes. I don't really mind all these hazards on the ground because I can come in my Avalugg later on and spin them away. So he switches out right there. He goes into his Mandibuzz just to I don't know, just take a hit, I guess. In case I went for a Dark Pulse, I bet. So I Mega Evolve into my Mega Houndoom. Look at how metal out that guy is. And yeah, I go for a sub and a switch, and that kind of sucks for me because I know he's gonna go for a whirlwind now. So that Mandibuzz is a pretty good switch in. So he has a bit of his leftovers. I take this opportunity just to hit him with a flamethrower because I know he's gonna whirlwind me out next turn, and that does a pretty good amount of damage. But he doesn't go for a whirlwind. He doesn't have it. He goes for a foul play. So now I can just wreak havoc in this guy's team. I can set up a nasty plot. I could flamethrower, burn stuff down, and incinerate everything, and yeah. So my Guardian of the Gates of Hell sets up a nasty plot. He goes for a defog, which is awesome. He's helping me out. He doesn't have, I think the Half Rapid Spit at this point. So thank you very much, Ruben. Thank you, Mandibuzz, for defogging those stuff away from my side of the field. So I hit that thing with what's called flamethrower +2. He goes for another foul play. And that's fine. I could just set up another sub next turn and foul play won't even take it out. So that is great. Dante is sitting here pretty, looking all good, just burning stuff down. Some dogs like to watch the world burn. So he goes for a taunt right here. I don't really mind because I'm faster and I can just set up a sub. And that's why people run, you need to run speed on your Mandibuzz. Actually, he probably does. But I don't, but Mega Houndoom outspeeds nonetheless because it's 115 base speed. So I take out the Mandibuzz with a +2 Dark Pulse, and he brings in his Galvantula, just sack it, I guess. And he goes for a Bug Buzz, hitting my sub, and that doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter. So at this point, I even forgot now. I forgot that Bug Buzz goes through sub. That's a new thing this generation, people. It goes through sub, so that really sucked for me. I thought I could sweep his team at that point, but I guess not. So his Galvantula takes me out with a sub. I hit him with a Sludge Bomb, gets a poison. So I'm getting like hacks in return for him taking out my Houndoom at +2. and that kind of sucks for him, but that's good for me because I really want to take out that Galvantula because it took out my Houndoom. I really want to bench my Houndoom at this point, so I hit him with a Leech Seed. I know I'm going to take him out next turn with a combination of Poison and Leech Seed, so I might as well get some life out of it to take it out. So down goes the Galvantula to a Leech Seed and Poison. So bye-bye Galvantula, that's for taking out my Houndoom. And so the Galvantula faints. And in comes Darmanitan next turn, and this Darmanitan is an absolute monster. I won't be able to take a Flare Blast from that guy. And I bring in Brock just to take anything from this guy because Brock's my physical wall. Even though he has no defensive investment, he takes hits pretty well. So he hits me with a Flare Blitz, and that's a pretty good amount. And I'm not sure that thing is Scarf or not, but that is still a good amount. So I hit him with Slugger Punch, deals not that much damage, he goes for Earthquake. So this guy probably is like, I don't know, Expert Belt? I'm not sure. So that my Sudowoodo goes down goes Brock. Oh, he's Life Orb, okay. Then comes Kerrigan, and now I could just try to outspeed this thing? Or, yeah, he goes for a Rock Slide, and I have a Focus Sash, so I can take this Darmanitan out. But this Darmanitan did a huge number to my team, a lot of damage, so I take on his Darmanitan with an Earthquake from my Scolipede, so that was a monkey type thing, gorilla. I get a speed boost right here, so I'm back at neutral neutral speed. In comes his Dusknoir because I know he can go for the Shadow Sneak right here. I bring in Titanic just to resist that. Not really resist, but just to not take that much damage from it because Titanic is the physical defensive beast. Like, this guy doesn't take anything from any physical attacks. Well, most physical attacks. I'm sure Recreate would do a lot to this guy, or even take it out in one shot. Anyways, out comes Dusknoir, and in comes Aggron, and I'm fine with that. That's all cool, because now I can, actually that's a pretty good switch, because he resists my Toxic, so, yeah, Titanic doesn't really do much that turn. He brings out his Mega Aggron this turn. Mega Aggron is one of my favorite Megas, I'm gonna make one soon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know why people say it's a bad Mega, I guess they don't like how, it doesn't do that much offensively, but I'm sure that that thing can do a lot offensively. Anyways, I know he just set up Stop Rocks that turn, so I Rapid Spin, and that is great. Down goes to some Rocks, and now I can bring in my next Pokemon, which is Philippines, just to put this thing to sleep. So in comes Philippines, and he goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm fine with that. My Philippines doesn't really mind getting Thunder Wave again. So, yeah, he doesn't mind getting slowed down, or hit by Sticky Web, which slows him down too. So I switch on right there for some weird reason. I bring in Kerrigan because I know that he's gonna go for like the Stealth Rock or something, so I might as well get off some damage with Kerrigan. So I hit that thing with Earthquake, doesn't do much. He goes for Metal Burst, hitting me with Shrapnel, and my Kerrigan goes down. My Scolipede. So in comes Philippines once again, and now the best I can do with this thing is put this thing asleep. So I still have Stealth Rocks once again, I don't really mind. I can spin that away later on. So I put that Aggron asleep. Good night sleep type on the Pokemon Bite. And then I heal up with my Black Sludge, blah blah blah. And he withdraws to this Aggron. And in comes his next Pokemon, which is his Roserade. So without his Darmanitan, he can't really do much to my Venusaur. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Anyways, this is a very good switch in for him because he again predicts my Kipin to switch in, and that sucks because now I have to switch out. And in comes Philippines once again, just to resist some sort of move that he throws on me. And he goes for a Giga Drain, going for a safe Giga Drain, not something with spikes this time. And it doesn't really do much to me. So it's looking pretty, I don't know, not that intense right now, this battle, because there's two Pokemon that are of the same typing and they won't do that much damage to each other. And even if I hit him with Sludge Bombs, he won't get poisoned, and he won't, he can just rest off that damage. So he's setting up spikes all over the place, and I'm making a huge mess out of the battlefield. And he even has Black Sludge. And yeah, so this isn't doing much damage, so we're not really doing much to each other right now. So here are two Poison Grass types, just not doing anything to each other. And they're not doing much. I should have fast forwarded this part. Damn, I'm sorry guys. You can like skip this part if you want. But yeah, they're just bombarding each other with Sludge. That thing's trying to suck out my health. Instead of 3 layers of spikes, I don't mind it. I don't mind anything about that because I can just spin them away and recover. I can recover them off of my Avalugg, the damage that I get upon switching. So yeah, I'm just doing residual damage right here. He's hitting with Sludge Bombs, I don't think it was Sludge Bombs, but I got paralyzed that turn. And yeah, it's kind of boring. He throws me at the other Sludge Bombs. So we're right here, just burst Sludge Bombs to each other. I get paralyzed once again. Nothing big. He heals up to half at this point. So at this point, I'm just hoping for a crit, just trying to take that thing down. He goes for another Sludge Bomb. Doesn't do much to me. I go for another Sludge Bomb. Yada yada yada. I'm like a broken radio recorder right now. Sludge Bombs all day, every day. Over 9,000 Sludge Bombs is what's happening right now. He goes for the rest, and finally, that's what I was waiting for. Now this is my opportunity to switch in with my Swampert and start wrecking stuff with Earthquakes. So I hit that thing with another Sludge Bomb. Doesn't do much to it. And now I can switch out. So do I switch out this turn? Not sure. I probably do switch out though. So here we go, this is Roserade. And in comes his Dusknoir. And I switch out with, let's see, probably my Swampert. In comes Kippins. Yep, that's right. In comes Kippins. And now we can finally start doing something here, start wrecking stuff. I get hurt by the spikes and South Rock, so that sucks. And I don't want to stay into a Will-O-Wisp against this thing, so I switch out right there. And I'm right here, I try to like a rapid spin, but I can't against this Dusknoir, so I have to take this Dusknoir out. So I resist the Ice Punch, I didn't even predict that. I just switched out because I didn't want to get Will-O-Wisp, but I guess it's not Will-O-Wisp, it's an offensive Dusknoir probably. I recover up all the damage, so he can't really do much to me. And then I can just take this thing out with a Toxic or Avalanche or whatever it is. That move I go for. So he goes for another Fire Punch once again, just trying to burn hacks on me or something. I'm not sure. Or trying to get a crit. I Toxic that thing, and that thing is now poisoned. It's reeling from its butterflies in its stomach, and it can't really stay in against my Avalugg. And the only switch in that he has right now is his Swampert. I mean, not Swampert, his Aggron, because I can Avalanche his Roserade, and that would suck for him. And I can bring in my Swampert to Earthquake his Aggron if he does switch in. So it's looking very good for me right now. This battle is looking up for me. I don't think I'm gonna lose at this point. He goes for the Fire Punch, and then I recover once again all that damage. So my Avalanche is stalling this Dusknoir out, like Avalanche are supposed to do with Toxic. And I heal with Leftovers, so much after turn effects. He gets poisoned once again, and I proceed to finish him off next turn with Avalanche, but if something switches out, in comes this Roserade, and right here, I go for a recover once again. I should have went for the Avalanche, but whatever. I just hit this Roserade next turn with Avalanche, and I know that this Roserade doesn't have that, any attack investment probably, so I just hit this thing with Avalanche, survive a Sludge Bomb, even though this long poisons me, that sucks. But it'll do a huge number to this Roserade. And super effective, it takes it out in one shot, so my Titanic is doing a lot of work right now, just stalling out the Dusknoir, taking out Roserade, and he has only two more Pokemon left, which is his Dusknoir and his Aggron. So in comes Aggron, and that is great, because now I can just hit that thing hard with what's his face? Earthquake from my Kippins. I rapid spin right here just to like take away the spikes and the stones away from the ground. That's great. My Avalugg just like cleaning up like the janitor that he is. And so he gets Toxic once again, hurt by Toxic. And then I switch out right here. Actually, no, it's not Toxic, it's just Poison. Whoops. Anyways, I bring in Kippins, and this is the nailless spot. I can just Earthquake this guy all day and take the Aggron right out. And especially when he's fast asleep. So I guess right here he's banking on the Metal Burst and then waking up, but he's not waking up, I think. I'm not sure. I forgot how his battle went. I didn't have his battle for a long time. By the way, I have Surf and the Swampert, and it's my mixed Swampert. Everyone thinks that Swampert is like that, but I mean, I'm physical. But my Swampert is mixed, just to hit like what's his face? Skarmory is much harder. Anyways, I bring in the Dusknoir, finish that thing off with a Surf, and that will be the battle. Yeah, so this was a fairly boring battle. I'm sorry about that, guys. It was pretty stally, but yeah, my point is that defense is still really good this generation. And if you could handle all your opponent's hits and hit that hard, then you could pretty much win the game. Anyways, this is battle against Ruben. I hope you folks enjoyed the battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!